One Piece. It is time. We return back with the One Piece. Oh. Out of every One Piece game, this is the bomb. Yes, Boxy, I agree. Zoro, I can't agree. Sorry, I have to disagree. Zoro isn't the best. Zoro's not the best. He's definitely up there. He's he's definitely in my top 10, I would say. Ace is my personal favourite, in all honesty. Alright, so we're throwing a party. Not yet. So the reason you do this is to pretty much get Sanji to cook up a bunch of stuff. There's no point in us doing those. Like there's actually no point in us cooking gator pies. Now the trick balls there is there we go. So we have some trick balls now. We have everyone's outfits, but we also have Sniper King, which I am saving for when we hit the Water 7 arc. Now I will have to change it before we get there, so I might save it and jump out of it and jump back in just to make sure we get it in time. So what are we? We're what? Part 3 now. So this is we're starting to get somewhere. All right. So we still need to verse a bunch of stuff. I'm running the wrong way. I need to run this way. Apologies, guys. It's been a little while. Now where are we up to? Important, yeah. We've got 16, so we've got one more cube to get. Now we do need a verse every. We're still going to do our 15 or 20, whatever it was. I think it was 20. Now these ones are stronger than the usual ones. So Zoro can come play here. Yeah, see, these ones are stronger, as you can tell. They got the scars and the patches and stuff. They look hilarious. They look great, actually. I love it. Just the whole concept of this game, I just think is amazing. My only problem is that they could have expanded it more, and I mean that literally. Like, they could have expanded it so much more. So they could have had to go back to more islands and all that sort of stuff. But other than that, this game is the best One Piece game that they've made. I was kind of hoping with the DLC that they'd do that, actually. They'd let you go do some other stuff and all that, but they did add a little bit more. A little bit, but not what I was hoping for personally. I mean, the DLC, don't get me wrong, is absolutely nuts, and it really gives you a fight and a half. So we're doing heaps of damage now, purely for the fact that we had a party, which is good. But I'm sure, as you guys will shortly notice, we'll come up to a fight very shortly with one of the bosses. Not one of the big bosses, but just the boss. I don't want to give too much away, but he is like Luffy's main. What is he? Luffy's main boss when it comes to the Marines. Oh my god, where am I going with this? And why do I keep running the wrong way? Oh my god, what is wrong? What is wrong with me right now? Okay, so we need to win 7 more battles before we leave here. Yeah, no, I'm not versing that Gator yet. I want my 7 battles. Alright, that'll be 1 here. So we need 7 battles, as I said. I want my guts rings. We are doing a lot of damage. Just an FYI. At least I know Nami's safe no matter what. love the animation when you do like the party kicks and stuff. It is like bulk load up. Not really getting knockbacks right now, but that's okay. That'll just set us up for the next one. So the biggest question I get is in this so far is what console is it on and all this sort of stuff. So it's on every console. Personally, I would recommend getting it on the Switch because you do get more costumes and stuff. But it's on everything. And if you're into turn-based games, you're into one-piece games, this is the game for you. The only other thing I can suggest is really enjoy every second of it while you do it. Soak it all in, do all the objectives, do the side quests, because there's hidden little side quests that add things to it that you just wouldn't expect. Alright, so we're going to get a first hit here. As I said when I did this, it's all about strategic planning. So it's having the right person in at the right time on this against the right opponent. So at the moment we're pretty good leveled, and I have to say pretty good leveled because ideally we could be higher. And coming up against Smoker, that's going to be a fight for the age. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how we're gonna do that one. He's pretty tough straight off the bat, I'm not gonna lie. We do have the items enough to do it, but as I said at the start of this, I want to avoid using them because they're so overpowering and they make the game way too easy. We are backtracking, I am aware, just so no one comments that. We are on the training up side of things. I might end up switching Nami's health and Luffy's health for the battle with Smoker, just to give Luffy a chance against him. But yeah, I love the animations and everything they've got for this. It's actually incredible. Especially later on too. They add some stuff. There is DLCs if like you really want to play as Luffy with his Devil Fruit unlocked and he's like Nika and stuff like that. There is mods and stuff for that, but actually I should probably swap them too. Just You got to keep an eye on the field. So this is what I mean by you've got to have the right team in. The right spots and stuff. Now, Usopp doesn't have as much health as Nami does, as we've been through. So we've got a pretty good setup right now, so we should be fine for now. Zoro's going to be laughing here. The whole time he'll be laughing down there. Once we free up Robin or something too, like we'll be fine here, which will be now. Thanks to Usopp. I could make Usopp like a full-blown sniper, drop his health down, and really just max his attack. Like, I could do that. But so far right now, this is working out very well for us. Robin and Zoro will they can easily beat this. I don't get with some of them how they get what they've got in terms of their swords and stuff. Like obviously Zoro being a sword I get, but I don't get how Robin is. Would have made more sense if Nami was she her being a gun. That makes sense. Chopper shouldn't even be on as a thing. It should just be a health thing. We are getting out of here big time. Luffy can come in and just gum Gatling. I did say we'd be back onto this, so just an FYI to absolutely everyone. Hopefully we can get our viewers and stuff back up to where we were up to with everything else. As I said, that's hopefully. If we do, we do. If we don't, we don't. We're doing a run around, trying to find things to fight. As I said, we kind of need... I just want the guts boost, really, more than anything. That worked out well for Nami, having her as paralysed. Alright, now if we do a swapsies here, that works better for us. Zoro does have more attack, so that's what we're counting on there, which apparently not, so that's fine. Once we get our guts, we're laughing. She does have a lot of health, Nami, like a lot. Alright, where's these objectives? How long we got now? How many more? One more battle, guys. So it should be this one and then we're right. Oh, he's powered up. Oh no. He's not normal. Okay. Play the swapsies game here. There it is. Let's go! The OJ4 already. So it gets to a point later on where these literally go up by like 200 and stuff like that. Like, I'm not even joking. But right now, I will take these guts rings. They will definitely come in handy. Sanji really needs guts more than anything. Like out of everyone, he needs guts the most for some reason. To me, it doesn't make sense. He's actually going to get more guts by having that gone, so let's do that, and then... Alright, oh, let's leave it at that for now. So we look at Luffy there, his guts is 710. So at the moment, Nami has more guts than him, which makes no sense. Right, we'll continue on anyway now that we've got that achievement. So we've got one more Yaya cube to get. I do have to get... Am I going the right way? Oh my god, please tell me I'm going the right way. I think I am going the right way. Yes, we are going the right way. Alright. So I'm throwing a party right now because we've got the boss banana thing to verse. And at least this way we'll get stat boost. Which will come in handy because we verse back-to-back gators. Just an FYI to everyone, we verse back-to-back gators here. And we get fully healed up. Alright. Alright, so no point using Usopp or Nami. So weak because it's freeze. So just like that, this thing's already going to be done for. Alright, so we took that one out quick enough. Now we wait for the next one. There's an next one or there's a collapse? There's the next one. Yep. This one's even bigger. And I believe it's going to be the same. First thing I'm doing is I'm switching Robin out with Zoro because Oh, hang on. No. We notice that there's a technique one, so we go a long distance for this. Alright, so Zoro's not doing much damage to it. Let's try this. Let's try our Tiger. Still only 3. So we're going to beat it with Luffy, apparently. Okay, that's going to be fun to try to do. I don't know how I'm going to beat this with Luffy. Like this. Here we go. 2,200 Luffy! Boom! There we go. Let's go, guys! So yeah, as I said, best One Piece game you can get. And if you're into a turn-based game, it's a really good turn-based game too. Bazooka! Boom! And the graphics for it are amazing too. Oh, limb save chopper. How nice of her. Mm. Alright, so now we've got to return to the Oasis. Alright, so if we go up... Haha, I love that that still works in this. Now there should be... Yeah, maybe here. I mean, it was going to come at us regardless, so... Might as well. Ah, was meant to be a twister. That's my bad. Should have been paying attention for that. That's alright. We're on pretty good health, mainly. I think minus Robin's not on big health. But other than that, we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. We're gonna be fine in here. This is, yeah. We did 1 damage. Oh boy, what are we gonna do about that, guys? Actually, hang on. We got the banana gator thing, didn't we? As I said, I can always use any of these at any given time, but it's just... Oh. That's actually going to give us a fair bit of attack now. For now. If I actually put that there... This will actually open Zoro up a bit more. You can get his guts back up there, and... Oh, look at that. We can even give him more guts. Alright, so there's our Usopp cube. Alright, so that's it now until we get to Rain Diners Casino. We have... Where are we? We have one more Yaya cube to get. So it means we've missed one in here. And it could be anywhere. I doubt that's it just there. I doubt it is. Because I'm pretty sure we got that already. I don't know, it might be, but I just, as I said, I don't... It's so much easier to do on the PlayStation, that. As it, I don't think that that box there is it. Nah, see, we've already been there. Alright, so we've missed a box somewhere. And I'm not leaving this place without it. There we go. Easy takeouts. There it is. Alright, now we can actually leave. Oh, alright. Alright, so now we're up to... Where are we off to now? The desert near Alubarna. That's a crab, guys. Sorry, I just lost the chat then for a second. Alright. In terms of quests, we've done all the quests we can right now. It's all cleared. And we've got all the bounties so far. So that is a win there for us. Head to the quicksand. We have already battled everyone along here, so we don't need to really fight. There's our squad training up. Just an FYI, guys, brace yourself for this. That is not a little mover. That is a big, big mover. This thing is humongous. Krabby Port. Look how big, look how massive this thing is. Just, bro. Alright, we're going to a different region. We're going to Rain Diners. Or Rain Dinners. Rain Dinners. Vivi! Oh my god, Karu. Gets beaten the hell out of. Yep. Alright, so being in a casino makes it kind of funny that you kind of have to play as an army. Because there's just money everywhere in here. Right, there's a couple cubes around here that we can get. There's no yeah cubes. Are we going yeah cubes or yeah cubes? I think they're yeah cubes. I don't know. Yeah cubes. Alright, so from the moment we walk in here from the big circle to the top left. So this is our first one here. So that's our Usopp one. And that's our only one in here. Now there is money in here somewhere. So we will keep our eye out on that. They've got most of this place all blocked off. Sanji. Sanji finds some rare stuff in here as well. I thought there was more money in here. There's whatever this is over here. I know there's money in here somewhere. Where's the money? Ah, there. There it is. 45 Judes! As a being in a casino, I kind of feel like we have to play as Nami being in the casino. just, just saying. Alright. Now we can switch to being Luffy. Because it is butt kicking time. That's a little callback to Little Garden. Alright, Zoro, gotta keep an eye on his health just here. If it's not full. Ah, he's fine. Yeah, no, we're fine. We're fine. Robin's on pretty low health as well. So Robin leaves us now. She wants to go check some stuff out and stuff. So Robin leaves the party, which means Zoro is now our only sword we have. Which makes it hard. Usopp also leaves the party later. Alright, let's rock and roll. We'll get some... Alright, these guys should be pretty cruisy to beat. Seeing as we nearly just one-shotted him. With Sanji. Alright, so I gotta beat it with Sanji, which means I can't use Zoro for that attack. There we go. There we go. Get that XP, guys! Vivi! So it'd be good if Vivi actually joined us. Then she could like attack with Karu or something like that, as well as her little chain slinging things, whatever you want to call them. Right, well, we're literally done in here. We are flying up in levels here, guys. Sorta flying up. Oh yeah, she's never met Lim. I'm Lim, never mind. Alright, so now we're gonna go to the desert near Alubarna. Give it a quick save here over chapter 3. There's a lot going on here. There's a little shop man down there that we're going to go see. Where the Marines are there, we end up versing Smokey. We verse Smoker. So I will end up gearing Luffy up for that fight. No point saving there because we're going to keep going anyway. See what everyone's got. So ideally I'm actually going to give that to Luffy over the shovel. Hopefully we can get some better stuff other than that. What's that? That's guts. That's 142 guts there, guys. I don't want to take his attack down. That's HP as well. Oh no, that's defense. I thought that was HP. Hmm. Here we go. Usopp's got an empty slot here. Sanji as well has an empty slot, but I think all of these are guts and attacks and that sort of stuff, so... So what's that? That's guts, guts, and attack, yeah, see? Obviously we'll change all that around and stuff. Let's just check, make sure everyone's right. So we've got an attack ring. The only person that doesn't have an attack ring is Nami. So what does Nami have? She's got HP, she's got freeze. I think she's got guts and defense as well. Defense and attack. Okay, so she does have an attack. Okay. Right, well. As I said, we're gearing up for this battle with Smokey, because it's not going to be fun. Luffy definitely needs more guts.
私どもはここでさらなる反乱軍の合流をせき止めている状況です。ビビ様。
ビビ？
ビビ様、ご安心ください。我ら国王軍は命に変えても必ずやこの国を守ってみせますぞ。私たちが生まれ育った愛する祖
怪我をしていますね。すぐにビビ。お願い。
Vivi! Good old Vivi.
皆さん、取り乱してごめんなさい。
どうしたんだ、ビビちゃん。
亡くなっていた彼は子供の頃、コウザや私と一緒に遊んだこと。
Oh no, that's brutal. Look at Nami's face then. Oh.
ナミさん、ビビ。こんな犠牲が出ないようにこの国に暮らす大切なみんなを守るため、大好きなこのアラバスタのため。反乱軍も国王軍も私にとってみんなこの国。行かないと言って戦いを止め、私の命に変えてもみんなを必ず。ビビ、落ち着いて。まずは状況を確認しないと。ナミさん、でも早くし。
Alright, so we have one, two, so we've got 4 Yaya cubes to get. Hopefully we can get them. Yeah. We have Vivi with us.
コブラ王にだがどうやら今回も
ビビ、どうし国王軍も反乱軍も。
Crocodile! Oh my god, the fight with Crocodile is next level. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm thinking this battle with Smokey's gonna be hard, right? This battle with Crocodile, it's gonna be worse. Alright, there's my chest. An attack ring, another one, perfect. So the attack rings and stuff, they come in handy. Alright, let's say everyone's skills are almost fully ready to go. I need 2 more. Alright.
Ah? ちょっと待て。
Sanji's like, I want to demolish him.
お前なんだとてめえ
Sanji's like, let me at him!
よし、行くぞ。
Now the minions will go down pretty simple, I imagine. Oh, okay. Big swap happened in there. Glad we did that swap. Oh, I heard a paralyzed. Someone's paralyzed somewhere. Boom. Bulk damage done. Getting them bounty hunters going. Alright, so he's paralyzed. Big fat man paralyzed. He should go down next turn. No. Now, for the sake of, just for the sake of it, I am going to finish him off with Sanju. Fatty's still paralyzed and down. You'll never be better than him, idiot. Sanji! I love Sanji in this, he's so funny. So there is a side quest over there that we can apparently do that we will do. I believe it is our little friends again. No, we're just going to ignore all the bodies for now. Think, oh, you're free to pass, but the rebel army's not, even though we let them all pass earlier. Alright, so we have our 4 yo-yo cubes to collect. That's 1. That was nice. Must be the other side. There is a Zoro fragment up on one of these. Must be closer in. Alright, we have 1 Yaya cube. Ah, yes, I remember that. So we can set up camp there. Chaka's necklace. Alright, what is this gonna do for us? See, I don't like any of this. That's attack plus 300. Yes, please. That is going straight onto Luffy. Set up this one. There's our Zoro cube. Usopp's is near the bridge. Got 18. Did we miss one? Did I miss a cube in the Great Sandy Desert? Oh, please tell me I didn't miss one there. Alright, build a camp, have a party. Get on the way again. I better not have missed a cube. I'm gonna be livid if I have. Pal! Arigato. What a word.
待てよビビ。何するつもりだ。もう放っておけないの。何としても反乱軍を止めるわ。もうバロックワークスの好きにはさせない。1分、いえ1秒だって無駄にできない。私はもうこれ以上誰も死なせたくないの。甘いんじゃねえのか。七部会の海賊が相手でもう100万人も暴れ出してる戦いなのに今さらお前一人で止められると思ってるのか。
I love Luffy, always just annoying her. You think your life on the line is enough? How many lives will it take then? Let's try putting all of our lives on the line! He was like, oh, okay. One more time, everyone. Everyone's like, yep. Vivi starts crying. She's a bit of a la like that. I love Vivi though. I know she's a crybaby, but I do love her. Right. I need to backtrack a little bit here. Is that we just gotta explore everywhere. Right, there's another one. Now, I'm not 100% certain, but I believe there's one in the Rebel base that we can't actually access right now. I'm not 100% certain on that, so don't hold that to me if I am wrong. Oh, we win 20 battles and stuff in here too now, so that's gonna be fun. Alubarna, the capital of Arabasta. The Marines will go down. That won't be a problem. It'll just be a matter of how. And then Vivi gets... I believe Vivi gets kidnapped as well here. Like, it's... A lot happens right now. Like, a lot happens right now. So this is our broken bridge that Frankie could fix, but he's not here. He's off elsewhere doing other things. We do need to win 20 battles here. So let's get on that. That's what I mean by you've got to do like all the little side quests and stuff like that. Nami ain't putting up with any of them. Nami! Ideally, the more I can level up Luffy right now for this battle with Smoker, the better. I don't even know if she took anyone out or not. Oh, sweet. Okay. I don't even have Zoro in right now. Which I kind of needed in this whole time. Alright, now I need Nami to finish this off. Get that TP back. Something wrong with Sanji. Just saying. Something wrong with Sanji. Well, we're gonna do 70 again. No paralyzer, so that's not helpful. Yeah, so they wait to fire, so Luffy should be fine for that. And we got the OG4 going on right now again. It's good that you can jump off most things. Makes it helpful. So we're going to cross the bridge. And apparently our cube is just there. So that's our Usopp cube. And then we got to go underneath for Luffy. Yeah, we're fighting these guys. 100% we're fighting them. They are all like fighting type guys, so our whole crew basically switches out here into this, basically. So we've got to counter most of them. Luffy's got. We're gonna do more damage with Luffy. Otherwise, Crocodile's gonna eat him alive. Then obviously we've got to keep our distance from Crocodile as well. Now that's not going to be fun. So alright, so Zora can take a hit, which is good. Now I need Usopp in. Sure, Luffy can go attack it. That's fine. Chopper though, Chopper needs to come out for Nami. It's weak to Nami big time because we have the freeze element. So the elements in these are really important to get.
なあなあ。おいおい。どういうこと？そうだな。
ん？
やべえ。嘘でしょ。よし。
I kind of wish one of them joined the Straw Hats. It would have been hilarious. Like, in all honesty, it would have been hilarious. If they just had one join the Straw Hat just to guard the ship and stuff. So we're getting a defense ring. Boom. Awesome. Go, Luffy! We're actually getting close now to Smokey. How did that live? I do not know. But that one died. That... Okay. I think Nami actually needs to get... It doesn't have a TP full, so let's whack Nami in. Yes, I don't think Nami was ever going to kill that then. Didn't get poisoned, which is lucky. Chop Daddy, well done. Quick battle's a good battle in here. Bro, just let us in. You don't even know who we are.
ってるっていうのに
仲間の力を見せ狙うならあっちもう少し休ませてくれてもよかったのに
Easy dub.
ただ働きだったら承知しないわよやったー
I said we're leveling up pretty nicely here. Just making sure we get, hopefully, everything.
お疲れ様です
あなたは驚いたな王女様がなぜ
アルバーナに休養があるのです
怪しいななんだとここはご無礼と承知で我々の尋問を受けていただけますかな
何ですか
おいおい何やらもビビちゃんのピンチだ
Yeah, so now we verse the fake ones. So I need to
私が必要ってことね
get Nami in here because they've all got swords. They're pretty much gonna kill me.
さあ喧嘩だ交代だ
No, that works.
今がチャンスだ
Yeah, swap Chopper out for Zoro. He is paralyzed, so that's fine too.
しびれがレディーが待ってるっていうのに
We need to switch Sanji for Luffy here. Take that one out.
覚悟しろよ
Now we're right no matter what. Luffy's bleeding, that's fine.
いって 天候の科学
What did I tell yous?
可愛いだけじゃないってこと
I did say that was gonna be fine. Look at that. Luffy leveling up. Not bad. Usopp leveled up too, not bad.
本当だどこに行ったんだ
あれあいつらの腕
あの海兵は海軍に化けて
そのあたりはおぞルフィ
So, I'm pretty sure we versed Cheeky and Smokey.
みんなビビのところへ急ぐわよ
バロックワークスの連中許さない
I'm just. Nah, we've gotta have that. Yeah. Alright, we've only two Yayo cubes off. We did get them all in the first one, right? Now, there is a big. This thing gives such good XP and money.
私が必要ってことね
Big croc gator, man. Big.
よしかかってこい次はドイツだ行くぞ俺についてこい任せてどれどれいっただっき
おう俺が相手だ準備 OK だやっと俺の出番か
Right, now we're right. No.
開始だ
Alright, well if he doesn't kill it, I was gonna say we'll get another steal in with another thief in with Nami. Bro, you ran at me with a knife. That's probably not the best idea.
俺の方はいつでもいいぞ。俺たちの邪魔すんじゃねえ。来いよ。切られる覚悟があるならな。
Oh, hang on. We have Nami, don't we? Yeah. There we go. Oh, look at him. He's running off. Get back here. At least give me your money. Yeah, I agree. At least give me the money. Oh, amazing. That was good. That was real nice, actually, from Nami. And Usopp with the clutch. Oh. The knockdowns are great. Love when that happens. What's up, homeboy? What's he got? That is what we need, but at the same time, I would like that, I would like that, and I would like that. Yeah, we'll come back for that, but right now, let's get everyone on the upgrade. I always do that. I always click the wrong one. There's the HP thing. That's the shovel that I'm getting it mixed up with. Nope. Done all that. Now I gotta redo Luffy. Ugh. Man, I don't want to use those. Guts. That guts is better. And we will keep that defense on Luffy. Zoro has 2 guts ones there, so we'll change that to defense. What else we got? Oh, we got another defense. Yes, I feel like Usopp needs that big time. Right. As I said, we're just gearing up here. Alright, let's see what else Chopper has here. So Chopper's he's got a HP and an attack, which is what we just gave him. You know what? Let's let him. Do we give him? So he's got a HP and attack. He's got HP defense. So he needs a guts and an attack, right? Yeah, alright. I will get that eventually. I'll come back to it.
あいつらはわざわざ道を塞いでいきやがったな。
危険な天候にご注意ください。
Boom. Come on, Luffy.
天候の科学と
レディーが待ってるっていうのに。
I suppose I'm not going to have much trouble we're in until we get up to Smokey.
あんたたちなんかおい
They keep running off on me. Nah, I need to wait.
てめえら覚悟はできてんだろうな。俺に任せろ。
Again, you're running. What a wimp. Why do they keep running? Unbelievable. There is our Luffy fragment. So now our next lot is in the actual city. Luffy's stacked, he's ready to go. Pretty cool. There's just the cow thing there.
レディーには指一本触れさせぬ。
私の番ね。任せろ。行くぞ。ゴムゴムのガトリング。
There we go.
そんな飯。見ろ、取り手だ。ビビちゃん、今助けに行くからな。
You're damn right we're coming to save her. Look at that, we're 9.5 hours in, and once again, we are still on chapter 2. So this is what I mean by this game is huge. Like, it is massive. As I've repeated myself so many times, it is, if you are a One Piece fan, if you are a fan of turn-based games, this is a game I would so very highly recommend getting on.
こんなところまで追ってくるとは。見ろよ、あの紋章。バロックアークスのじゃねえか。
It is actually amazing that this game, like it honestly, it really is. Highly recommend getting on it, guys, if you haven't already.
そういうことなら、さっさと締め上げて。
One Piece fans out there,
を聞き出そうぜ。
turn-based fans out there, get on it. It is elite. Now this is where I need to switch Nami with Zoro. Sanji, I'm switching. Sanji needs to switch to Nami there. Luffy. Usopp's there. Yeah, okay, cool. So I can switch. Alright, now we're right. Now this is gonna be cruisy. This. Alright, Nami. Well, tempo. So half the damage on them all straight away. Zoro can take a punch, not a problem. Oh. I know Nami's very outnumbered, but she will be fine. Same as Zoro. I know Zoro's outnumbered. There you go. Look at that. Zoro's just taken 2 of them. Oh, you're kidding me. Dude got up. And then he died anyway. Alright. We've caught up in terms of the numbers game, sort of. We've actually trimmed them down a fair bit here. We can't actually get the Nami right now, but she's fine from this point onwards here. She doesn't have any immediate danger. She has a lot of health. And Zoro will finish the job from behind. So getting them to 25 is pretty good.
さすがは麦だが一足遅かったな。ビビ王女はもう宮殿にいる社長のも無駄骨だ。
バロックワークスが社長って呼ぶならクロコダイルのことかな。
そうだろうな。海軍の検問によし。
We're gonna punch our way through the Marines. Not a chance we're gonna do that. We're gonna get smacked if we do that. Like, seriously, we are actually going to get smacked. So there you go, Zoro now just unlocked cutting through metal. And we get a super burst brew. Everyone's 25 now. So Robin will miss out on some of this. But that's fine, she's okay. Right, we're gonna head up the ladder. Because I'm pretty sure there's the Yaya cube. Ooh. It's already telling us. We've got 3 battles to win here. So let's set up a camp. Let's gear up for war. Because essentially that's what we're doing. Skip that and let's go. Oh. Sweet, 130 grand. That will come in handy. Thank you, Nami. Right, so we've got 3 battles till we get our defense. Essentially. So let's wait till we get. As I'm pretty sure those last 2 Yaya cubes are over. Are over there. Can't really afford to not one-shot everything right now. Perfect, thank you, Luffy. Gonna need everyone at full health for this. Yep. Here we go. Doesn't matter, we punch everyone. Till Smokey rocks up and then we cry. Right, switch. Alright, so Zoro is the only one. Oh, we got paralyzed on one of them, so that's a win for us. And then I go and shoot the paralyzed one. That was silly. But that's okay at the same time. There we go, Luffy leveled up. In the nick of time. I think we got, what, one battle to go? Yeah, we got one battle to go. So we should get it after we beat Smokey. Right, so now we're versing Smoker. Ooh. He's going full power, guys. Tashiki's fine with that matchup. Luffy has Smoker. I can live with that. Nami will have to swap. With Zoro, I think it was? No. No, Nami's fine. I need to switch Zoro and Luffy. Alright, so Luffy's right there, Nami's right there. Usopp's gonna be in a little bit of trouble there for the time being. Zoro's gonna have to hold off Smokey for now. Alright, we got one paralyzed. Right. Let's see how we go with... Boom! Alright, so Zoro's going to do a fair bit and not take much. Apparently they're weak to the pistol, so they're weak to fire. We'll hit him with a Gatling. Alright, Nami's done her job. But now I need to stop them from hitting Nami. There we go. Smoker's attack's now gone up. I need to swap them two around. We're doing 800. Alright, he's doing 250 now. That was 2-6. No, we're doing 700. We're gonna use Thunderbolt Tempos. Because it'll do damage to Smokey. Ineffective. Ineffective. There we go. Now let's see. Alright, Nami's fine here. She's gonna be fine. Alright, 1,000. So beat Smoker with Luffy. We're gonna try. I'm gonna do everything I can to do that. So we're doing 1,000 damage with both. Boom. I think we take out Tashiki first. And then Luffy. The Gum Gum Bullet will take out Smoker. So that is our first little boss man done. And as you can see, he did a fair bit of damage to Zoro. So we get Smoker's Jacket and Tashiki's power. Thanks, Smokey. Alright, as I said, I am fairly certain those two things are in over there. Just for the lols, he can have Smokey's jacket. Tashiki's power though, that's a fair bit of health. Funnily enough, I will give that to Zoro actually. Don't have a mill, so we can't go by our 750 defense either. Yes. Alubarna! Hello, Alubarna. Alright. Versing Crocodile is going to be fun. Alright, so should have 30 in total by the time we leave Alubarna. Oh my god, we're on 19. How have we missed so many? 1, 2. Oh no. Hold your horses. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So there should be 5 here. Alright, so we're going to pick up 5 of them here. Or we should pick up 5 of them here. Alright, we've got to battle some dudes and stuff in here. Thankfully Nami's here. Nami did well, just in that last battle. Nice. And that's why we have Chopper. I should get like 40,000 XP then, guys. Good work, Nami. That's why we've got to put Nami's attack up so she can just pretty much one-shot them all. But it's a good way to ensure that most of them go down really quickly. There's always that many spots for these yay cubes. They're ridiculous. There is our Sanji cube. So that's a win. There's our chest. Koza's glasses. Now I'm pretty sure that gives us something good. I think from memory it does. It ups the attack by 30, so that's a bonus. So definitely throwing those on. I was gonna say, just gotta find somewhere it's gonna benefit the most. that a machine gun?
天候の変化にご注意ください。
Okay, I have 100 questions, and my first one is, where the hell did bro get a machine gun? And he's literally got a machine gun. What the hell? Well, he went down like he didn't have a machine gun, but still he had a machine gun, nevertheless. Oh, Usopp's paralyzed. Oh, that's not what we wanted. We wanted Nami in.
ってことね。行くわよ。
まずい。聞かねえな。
やるか。行くぞ。
Be good if we had all the Straw Hats in, not just 4 of them, but that's fine.
女だと思って舐めてるぞ。
Do you not mind? I'm trying to collect items here. Like, how rude.
準備オッケー。
Yeah, Nami's fine.
サンダーボルト。
Let's just clear out Usopp's garbage.
ねえよ。
Oh, ow.
俺に任せろ。
Send Sanji over. Nami's fine.
まったく。
I feel like we're getting robbed here by them attacking us in terms of our yeah cubes. Oh, hello. He's got food and stuff for us. Sick. I love that.
門の前に兵士がいるが、ありゃ本物の国王なのか。
God, lock in, Luffy. Lock in, bro. Lock in. Oh, there's one.
サンダーボルト。
Oh, Usopp paralyzed.
が待ってるっていうのに。まっ
That ain't gonna help me right now.
と俺の出番か。三刀流。
Three sword style. 3,000 worlds. Oh.
しろよ。 ゴムゴムのピストル。動けねえ。
This is gonna come. This is gonna come down to Nami
サンダー
and wasting him.
ただ働きだ。
No, I'll give it a save here. We're nearly 10 hours in, guys, and we are still in Alabasta. Like, seriously. This is just nuts. 10 hours in and we're still chapter 2, guys. And it's not like I'm taking my time doing it, like... No, we got all 5 of them. Like, we're just doing everything. Right, let's throw a party! We're getting close to Crocodile, sorta. Sorta. The fun part I'm gonna have is trying to keep track of all of our Yaya cubes. If I've done it right, I should only have a few to pick up. Right, let's head up here. I'm pretty sure these guys are Baroque Works. Alright, Zoro, my lord. Okay, that one's fine. Zoro's in trouble, so let's just get Zoro out of there completely. And first thing we're doing is Nami. Oh, it's about half damage done to just about everyone. Gonna say that'll get Luffy pretty much 3. We don't have a 3 for Sanji yet. Alright. Now we're right. He's paralyzed, so I don't need to attack him yet. No, they're letting us down here. That's better. Definitely Nami's got to get a kill. And Usopp. Gotta get their TPs back up so we can start using their skills. There's Croc Daddy. Against Soul Sunday, you mean our Robin? Mate, Robin's getting ready to kick your butt with us. Oh. Yay! So what I'm thinking is if I don't get all the Yaya cubes now in Alabasta, I will once we finish chapter 2, I'll end up coming back into here and getting them all. Probably won't stream it. It's just gonna be very boring. That's all. It'd literally just be me running around checking every nook and cranny for all of them. And honestly, who wants that? Didn't even see that there. Oh, rookie. I don't think there's anything in here. There's just a chest we're gonna rob. I mean, we are pirates after all. We won't tell them that though. I don't think we can actually go this way. Yeah, so it's all blocked off this side. But if you can see up there in the top right, that's our next cube we've got to get. And we're going to go all the way around. Pretty sure this up here is a dead end. And that's fine, we can deal with the dead end. Perfect. They're a nice duo. We are getting a lot of XP right now from all of this. So I'm not complaining about that at all. The only problem I have here is this though, is that they're all like swords and stuff and we're all fists. It's probably the worst wording for that, but it's the only wording I've got for it. Only level 30, jeez. We're nearly like as strong as when we started this. Right, we're going up this way.
行くぞ。
Wait, bro, come on. We're picking up an item and you're getting this from behind. This is bad, is it? Oh, Luffy's got a good match. Usopp doesn't. Nami doesn't. Oh. Alright, Sanji is bleeding. That's fine. We have Luffy and Zoro ready to go in and just win the whole thing. Can I always tell the guys with Baroque works because they got the glasses on, and then they got the mark on their arm. Oh, he's got the glasses on. Oh. Imagine they're surprised they're showing so much death and stuff on this. Usually it's One Piece, they don't really show all of that stuff. Oh. I mean, I know we're bleeding, but end of the round, plenty of health in the tank. Right, well, that's all pretty much a fair fight. Boom, bulk damage done there.
間違ってもレディーに手やるか準備はできてるぞ
Chopper bleeding right there, not ideal. Doctor, call a doctor. Chopper, you are a doctor. What do you want about?
今なら急ぐぞ今の力を試すにはうってつけだなよし交代だやっと俺の出番か
Bleeding already, Sanji. That's working to perfection, that.
準備はできてるぞ
As I said earlier, you gotta keep Nami's TP full as much as you can.
行くぞよし 見えたぞ応急だ戦いが始まっちまったな
Yay, another Yo-Yo Cube.
やってやるぜクロカットよし行くか仲間の力を見せてやる
Right, everyone's pretty much got a good matchup.
やっと俺の出番か
Nothing against Chopper, it's just Sanji hits harder. Now I'm going to switch him out because he's bleeding.
刀が薄く刀の旅にしてやる
Depending if Nami one-shots him or not.
これだ勝負だ
Oh, Nami's paralysed, hang on.
交代だ
Can't be having that.
クソ血が行くぞ
Zoro for the win! Actually, I think I missed. I think I missed one here. Yeah, I did. Right, that's Luffy's. Gotta go around for Usopp's still, so bear with me, guys. I don't know why this guy thinks he can beat me. Bro's gonna get annihilated. Okay, definitely need to get Nami out of there. And Usopp out of there. And now we're good. At least Zoro can still clean house here. I was gonna say, if Luffy doesn't kill him then we've still got Chopper to come in. We get told off for heading the wrong way, but we kind of have to head the wrong way because we want every item we can get. Oh, excuse me. Far out. That sneeze just came out of absolutely nowhere. Now that is Usopp's one. We got Luffy's. Alright, and then Sanji's is the next one up. But one sword enemy with Zoro. Let's use it on Igiri. I don't know if it means that one or this one here. Because this dude's also a sword one. Hopefully it means the one we're fighting right this second. Oh, we'll find out right now anyway. Nice, it is. Okay, so that dude counts as a sword enemy even though he's not. Okay. Luffy's got a lot of defense. Which is good, because we're going to need that. We're nearly level 30, oh my god. Yay, it's a Yaya cube. Where are we up to in terms of them? 24. So we're still missing 2. We're not done exploring yet. As I said, I'm fairly certain there's a couple in. Yeah, like, can you imagine it spawn us back on the other side? You know, like, that'd be the funniest thing ever. It should do that if you're playing as Zoro.
ご注意ください。
Alright, Nami and Usopp need to get the hell out of Dodge.
やっと俺の出番か。準備 OK だ。
I don't know if that's gonna actually let me count as a Zoro beat him or not. Oh, you're kidding, because he was bled, because he bled. Come on, man, that's freaked. That's actually rigged right there, but okay. Oh, Luffy's bleeding. That's not great. How does he still get up from that Sanji? We'll start heading back to the palace now. How did I miss that? And that, oh my god, how do I keep missing things? Alright, so Sanji's fragment is actually up next up in here. Maybe here somewhere. So yeah. Oh, here we go.
邪魔をするなら飛ばされた恨みを思い。うるせえ。いつでもいいぞ。
Right. Zoro will have to move. So that's an easy switch. Sanji's fine, and Chopper's fine. Let's go Gatling straight off the bat. I think Sanji's got the boss starting dude. Let's free Luffy up though, straight off the bat. Now it's gonna be... Now we're on here. I think Chopper might be in trouble here. So the plan here is to he'll chop it back up. Well done, Sanji. Yeah, definitely got to heal Chopper back up here. Sanji's almost on half health, so Sanji should be fine. There we go. I don't think this dies this turn, but it definitely will next turn because Zoro's going to hit it. Let's go. They were nearly level 30, so we've leveled up really nicely. There is a save thing just up there, so we're in luck. Vivi! And we are saving Vivi. Let's go! Alright, so Luffy left the party and Zoro left the party. I'll ever play as Sanji because he's like the third strongest in the team. We need to win 2 more battles, guys. So we're just going to make sure we get our 2 more. No, we can't. We can't even go back. That's a surprise. I thought we could. Right, there's a box there, so let's kick that. So I say, from memory, I think I can trigger one of them. So I gotta liberate Sanji's area in 1 turn. Usopp's in trouble. That's massive damage.
俺はもうあの頃の俺じゃねえ。これで大丈夫なはずだ。必殺火炎星。
I don't think we get this. Well, we do. We did. Let's go. We're going to get the bonus XP for that.
俺だって戦えるんだ。
Right, now we've got to save Usopp from death.
俺が相手だ。イソッペアホーム。
Oh, he's taking a beating, our boy Usopp. Sanji, well done.
いくわよ。任せて。さあ、ガツンとかますわよ。
これでどうだ。俺は言うか。
There we go. Get him to 30. Alright, there's our cube up over here. Now we just need one battle in this arena. We'll get to Crocagator.
ルフィさん。どうした？誰も私の話、国王軍の兵士も反乱軍の兵士も町の人たちだって。心配すんな。お前の声なら俺たち。ルフィさん。広場がバロックワークスがこのままでは大惨事になって。思い出したわ。時計塔から爆弾を落とすって。説明は後よ。
Here he is, guys. We are coming up to our next mini boss.
みんな、時計塔に急ぐぞ。
He's going to be tough.
時計塔ってどっちだ？もう
That's the clock tower right there.
来た道を戻ればすぐよ。
Alright, it's almost Bonnie Clock. Look at that, 10.5 hours. We're still in Alabasta. As I said, I'm not taking my time doing this either. Like, I am generally trying to actually get this done relatively quickly, but at the same time to get all the cubes and stuff that we need.
変な格好の人がいるわ。
おいおい、あれって。
There he is. Guys, there he is. It's Bon Clay. Oh, I love Bon Clay. He is so funny.
逮捕来やがったわね。
ミスター2。
ミスター2、僕ね様。ご命令を。あちしの邪魔する。いや、ちペロッとかましちゃうわいい。
I think I gotta beat him with Sanji from memory.
またこいつ。なあ。だ。誰だか知らない。とにかく全員。
Oh, gee whiz. Let's do that. I don't like Usopp being there. No, we got a Cal paralyzed, which is beautiful. Nami just took a beating. Alright, Luffy takes them out. So they're paralyzed. Let's clear out Nami's area. You're kidding me. We couldn't even clear out Nami's area, man. Nami's copping a beating right now. Alright, let's do that. Get Nami out of danger. As I said, she was copping absolutely beating from Bon Clay. Now we've got a 4v1 battle. Oh, Sanji ain't going down to this. Oh, as I said, Sanji ain't going down to Bon Clay. The end game. The end game is you get your memories back. And then you get to do a DLC, which is you return back to the island and get to do a couple more memories. It's actually really good. I highly recommend it. If you've never played it, highly recommend it. There we go. Sanji's got him here. They have their powers and stuff taken away and all that sort of stuff. Which that was on the first live stream we did. I'm generally surprised so many people haven't heard about this game. It's been around for a couple of years now, and it's yeah, it's like the best One Piece game ever made. Like, I'm not even joking. It is absolutely amazing. Oda had a lot to do with it as well. Like, he wrote most of the script and stuff for this. And as I was saying to the last guys that I was talking to in my last stream about it, if you're gonna do it, I highly recommend you get the deluxe edition and the DLC, just so you get all the costumes and the DLC looks amazing. I'd say it's, the storyline's complete because in terms of this, it takes you back up to where they're up to. It's definitely not pointless, mate. I promise you that right now. That it has its own little story within it. But if it's not your type of game, man, then it's not your type of game. Simple as that. No judgment here, man. Alright, so objective completed. So that's our 20 wins there. So now we've got our battles in the Alubarna Royal coming up.
ビビちゃん、総裁殿はどっちだ？
王宮の西、その路地を急ぎましょう。よし。
I wouldn't say it's a side quest though either. It's if you're going based on the manga and the anime, sure, but like it's not a big side quest. You're just basically the way to sum it up is that you're reliving the events of what's already happened with the Straw Hats on their major events and stuff. That's probably the best way I can sum it up. Like, as I said to you, to me personally, this is the best One Piece game you can get. Like, you can't actually get better.
チョッパー。レディーが待ってるっていうのに、まったく野暮な奴らだぜ。
Bro, you can't even say that because Oda hasn't even done Laugh Tale yet. I get your point, but like Oda hasn't done it, man. Like, so how can you condone a game that he hasn't done? You know? I get what you're saying, man, but yeah. To me, it doesn't fully make sense because you're saying it's a side quest game, but Oda himself hasn't even finished up to Laugh Tale. You look forward to that, man. In the meantime, I'm more than happy to be playing this. This just takes you back. Okay, so based on your logic, man, you won't play pretty much any game then, because most games don't have an ending. So, for instance, you wouldn't play Pokemon because Pokemon constantly has new games and stuff coming out. Based on that logic, from what I'm gathering. Same as Final Fantasy. Like, what's the point of playing Final Fantasy when there's just going to be a new one? No. Like my recommendation, well, but it does though, and the Pokemon does have an end game, and that's to become the championship and all, become the champion of that. It's the same thing though, man. It's the same thing. Yeah, I'm glad you get the point. They're literally the same thing. Saying that this is a side quest game defeats the purpose. My point, I would suggest if you want to understand it a bit more, maybe Google it and then you'll get it. I get your point that you want it to have laugh tale and stuff in it, but how can you have something in it that the creator himself hasn't even finished yet? Correct, and Oda's done that for a reason. He has the big mystery. Correct. And as I've said, Oda's literally done that for a reason. It is whatever Oda decides it to be, ma'am. I could not tell you what it is. I'm thinking the funniest thing will be is if he turns around and says that it's one piece of a puzzle and then he brings out a two-piece. I think that is going to be the funniest thing ever, but I doubt it. What's the mystery of Pokemon? Well, the mystery of Pokemon is I'm going to refer you back to Mewtwo in Pokemon the first movie of what is the mystery of life. What is the mystery of Final Fantasy? Well, it varies on the game. Same thing. As I said, man, I get your point, but my question to you is how can you expect a game to be up to laugh tale and all that stuff when the creator of said universe hasn't even gotten there? That's my question for you right now. Rogelio, that's my question for you, mate. As I said, I get where you're coming from, but at the same time, like you can't be pulling that up. Yeah. Okay, and that's fine, man. No one's saying you have to play it. That's fair enough, man. As I said, no one's saying you have to play it. I've just made a factual statement that dude, I'm not disagreeing with you at all. I'm just stating the fact that you can't be dissing a game if you're calling it a side quest when it's not, and that it's you're saying it's incomplete, but it's not. It's a completed game. Well, I suppose that's where the beauty of free speech comes into it. Is you can diss whatever you want, man. But you kind of did that. You did say it wasn't complete, but because you can't get up to laugh tale. So that was my question: is how can you expect a game to live up to that when the creator himself hasn't even? I wouldn't even... Dude, it's not even a side quest game. Literally, Oda helped create this. As I said, dude, I get your point. I don't think you understand where I'm coming from on this. And that's fine, man. It's all good. If you want to know more about the game and stuff, I would recommend just having a Google and that sort of stuff on it. You'll find that there's a lot more to it than you just thinking that it's a side quest game. Correct. It is a preference thing, and as I just said, if you actually want to know more about it and that sort of stuff, I'd, I'd give it a Google on that. If you enjoy One Piece, if you enjoy turn-based games, I'd highly recommend it. For a game that's 2 years old, I think it is absolutely amazing and does very well.
俺の方はいつでもいいぞ。そっちか。刀のためにしてやる。肩慣らしていくか。やったなルフ。今の力を試すにはうってつけだな。
Dude, as I said, when there'll be a completely different game for it by then, man. Sure, makes sense to me, but as I just said, there's going to be a completely different game and everything by then. And if you want to play a game in 20 years' time, be my guest. Because Oda's at least going to be another 10 years away, I reckon, in my opinion. That does have sense into it. It definitely does. Like as I said to you, like you end up end up losing all your powers and stuff, and you got to relive your memories and stuff like that to get the powers and all that back up. No, there is our Robin cube, and then the next is going to be in the actual mausoleum. I just think the general growth of it, dude, man, has like reduced it. Like originally, Oda wasn't even gonna have the 7 warlords, and then he just kept going with stuff, and then he realized like all that sort of stuff. Like this, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like I don't think Oda fully knew what he was gonna do. As I said, like originally we weren't even going to have the 7 warlords. There's been a lot of different designs and everything that have happened, man. I'm not disagreeing on you. I'm just stating the fact that when Oda did it originally, he wasn't expecting it to be as massive as it is now. Well, yeah, as I said to you, though, originally there was no 7 warlords, and it was just going to be Luffy was just going to be it, and then he just kept growing it from there, so... I think he's turned it into a more of a complex story than anything now.
みんな聞いて。考えがあるの。ここはクロコダイルゾロ。ビビ。え？でもこっちはそれより戦うみそ。反乱軍のこれは。ごめんなさいル。今は私にで。よし。いいぞじゃあ俺は市民。お前もこっち。クロコダイルは本当に強い。
I have seen the pilot, yes. And if you compare that to literally the latest episode, there is a lot of difference. Yes, I have seen that. I have seen a clip of where Garp has the straw hat instead of Shanks and all that sort of stuff, but it just comes down to the fact that Oda does what Oda wants, man. When you're a mastermind like Oda, man, you can do whatever you want in your universe. Even if it is turn an ace into a donut. Spoiler alert to everyone else.
Arabasta の精神にも刻まれたワッフルドの名前。アディオが嘘をついている。遅かったわね。あらかじめ総裁店を調べて。
くそ、鍵がかかってて開かねえぞ。
大丈夫。
どういう意味だ、ロビンちゃん。
God, I believe you that the movies tell a great deal. I've seen some of them. I haven't seen all of them. I have seen some of them. No idea, man. You'll have to ask Oda.
アラバスタでの神聖な生き物。怪獣、ウミネコよ。
行くぞ。よし。
Alright, where are we up to? 24. I've missed some. No, what? Dude, I never said he wasn't flawless with his anything that he does, man. He does what he thinks is right at the time, and
行くぞ。
he'll find a way to get it right.
よし。
Oh, dude, you have a good one, man. I'm glad you're not. That makes it worth it. 100%, man. 100%. The story's actually amazing. Say, mate, you enjoy. You go enjoy your day or night or morning, wherever it is you are. You enjoy. I don't get why people can't just enjoy One Piece for what it is. But here we are.
俺の蹴りを食らいたいのはドイツだ。
Robin is like 7 to 8 levels behind here. Gee whiz, she's gonna have some catching up to do, our girl.
少し
Alright, the next save, I'm gonna end it there. It's like nearly getting close to 1:30 in the morning here. So our next little save spot will be it for the night. Anyone watching ever figures out what Rogelio was on about? That'd be good. I think yeah, that was bizarre. No judgment, but just bizarre. I ain't staying salty, man. I'm not salty. Yeah, just bizarre, man. You're just bizarre.
どういう仕組みなの
You go enjoy your day, man. I'll put him in.
ここも開いたな。
行くぞ。この先何があるかわからねえんだ。お前ら気抜くなよ。
I already have, man. I'm not salty about it. I've just said it was just bizarre. That's all. Enjoy your day, mate. Enjoy your day.
俺に任せろ。
We can all just appreciate One Piece for what it is.
ここにヨイサーがいるんだ。
All Ooh, that could come in handy, but I think we're going to need these first. Dude, I've been respectful as well the whole time, dude. I just said I think it's just a little bizarre that you're calling it like a side quest. Like as I said, I'm not judging. I just said it's just a little bizarre. Like you pretty much kind of judged a game without even giving it a chance or anything. That's all. I'm not having a go or anything like that, dude. It is okay to be a casual fan. I 100% agree. As I said, I just think it's just a bit bizarre that you're saying that you don't want to play a game unless there's like a story to it. Well, there's a story to this as well. It doesn't have to be getting to the end of Laugh Tale, that's all. And as I said in my last stream before to the guys and stuff that were commenting in that, it's one of those games that you can definitely play and that sort of stuff and just enjoy it for what it is and all that. Like I'm not judging you by any means, man. As I said, I just think it's a little bizarre that you're saying it doesn't have a story to it when if you haven't played it, like you can't really make that assumption that doesn't have a story. That's all. Hey, Papa Bear, how are you, brother? I was waiting for you to come join, man. I was waiting. I knew you were gonna come join for the vibes. Alright, Papa Bear, I reckon you would love this game, man. We're like 10 hours in and we are still in Alabasta. Like, it is crazy. Hope you're doing well, bro. Hope you're doing well. You are very consistent, Papa Bear. You are very consistent. I was gonna say, if I remember correctly, there's a chest over here. Yeah, the back's alright. Little sore, but it's going okay. It's a little sore, but I'll live. It's all good, man. Yeah, I'll take that. We'll take that. Take that every day of the year, pretty much. You know, I'm turning back right now. I'm going back to the save. I think it's time. I think I've had enough One Piece for one night. All right, all you guys, you have a good night. Enjoy. Hang in there. And Rogelio, honestly, man, don't knock it till you try it. All right, and you reckon it's not your game, just